Sri Lanka got its vaccination drive underway on the 29th of January in 2021. At that time, the plan was to use the India-produced AstraZeneca jab. India even gave the island a sizable donation in vaccine doses. But disaster struck as India's COVID situation spiraled out of control. Its health system was brought to a breaking point, which meant all the vaccines manufactured in India had to be used on the Indian population. The jab manufacturing factory there also catching fire, and the United States suspending the export of raw material needed for vaccine manufacture compounded the woes. But undeterred, the government went about procuring jabs, and China was the source. 23,029,353 doses of the Sinopharm vaccine made up the lion's share of the jabs used in the island and its vaccination success story. As of last evening, 16,624,775 people in the island have obtained at least a single dose of a vaccine against COVID. 13,911,179 people, meanwhile, have completed the two-dose regime. Without stopping there, the government also rolled out the booster dose, even before some of the more developed countries could do so. 5,097,305 booster doses had been administered by last evening. In the meantime, the national celebration of the one-year vaccination drive anniversary was worked off at the Ministry of Health this morning under the patronage of Subject Minister Keliya Rambukwalda.
මට මතකයි මේ ආරම්භ කරපු අවස්ථාවේදී පාර්ලිමේන්තුවේ පළවෙනි පැය මහා අඳෝනාවක් වුණා. ඒ අඳෝනාවෙන් කියවුනේ කිසිම දවසක මේ වැඩපිළිවෙල සාර්ථක වෙන්නේ නැහැයි කියලා. කනගාටුවෙන් මම මේක සඳහන් කරන්නේ සතුටින් නෙමෙයි. කොවිඩ් එන්නත් කරන්නේ මුළුමනින්ම අසාර්ථකයි. ඒත් පාර්ලිමේන්තුවේම කියපු කතාවක් මම නම් කියන්නේ. දැන් මේ කියමන් වලින් අපේ පුරවැසියා පමණක් නෙමෙයි සෞඛ්‍ය ක්ෂේත්‍රයේ ඉන්න සියලු දෙනාම යම්කිසි මට්ටමක කඩාවැටීමක් වෙන්නේ නැද්ද? හැබැයි ඒ කඩාවැටීම නතර කරන්නට පුළුවන් උනේ මේ පැහැදිලිව මම කියන්නට ඕනේ අතිගරු ජනාධිපතිතුමා ලබාගත් ආත්ම විශ්වාසය තුල ගොඩනැගිච්ච සියලුම සෞඛ්‍ය ක්ෂේත්‍රයේ නිලධාරී ඒ ගත්ත වගකීම ඒ අභියෝගය ජය ගන්නට පුළුවන් කියන තැන ඉඳන් කතා කරපු එක ඒ වෙනුවෙන් පෙනී සිටීමම සාර්ථකත්වයට මුල්ුණයි කිව්වොත් ඒ අතිශෝක්තියක් නෙමෙයි කියන එකයි මගේ විශ්වාසය. ලැබිය යුතු අයගෙන් එහෙම නැත්නම් ලබා ගන්නට තියෙන අයගෙන් 100%ක් පමණ පළවෙනි එන්නත් ලැබලා ගන්න. දෙවැනි සම්පූර්ණ පුරවැසියන්ගෙන් ලබා ගත යුතු 94%කට ඊයේ වෙනකොට 12 සිට 15 දක්වා දරුවන්ගේ 92%ක් ලබාගෙන තියෙනවත් ඒකත් අපි සතුටින් ප්‍රකාශ කරන්නට ඕනේ. මේ සම්බන්ධව සියලු දෙනාට පින් කියලා කියන තමයි මට කියන්න තියෙන්නේ.
In the meantime, the Allergy, Immunology and Cell Biology Unit at the University of Sri Jayawardhanapura published their latest genetic sequencing report today, reaffirming once again that the Omicron variant is becoming the dominant variant in Sri Lanka. The latest study saw the sequencing of 88 COVID samples obtained from various parts of Sri Lanka, confirmed 82 of them to be Omicron positive. The remaining 6 samples had tested positive for the Delta variant. The Omicron infections confirmed among samples contain its sublineages BA1 and BA2. Both BA1 and BA2 sublineages were detected within the Colombo Municipal Council area and Greater Colombo. Further, BA1 was also found from the National Institute of Mental Health in Angoda, Casbeva and Matugama. With this being the case, health experts urge people to start getting the booster, as the country could undergo a fate similar to that of the Delta outbreak.
We saw in April with the previous variant Delta wave how things evolved, and when the threshold of about 1,000 reached and how the numbers increased exponentially after that. So it's time for us to now take all precautions. Those who haven't got their third booster dose, please ensure that you get your third booster dose and be ready if next wave happens to come your way. Don't be misled by misinformation.
In the meantime, there are also warnings of COVID patients developing diabetes in the post-COVID stage. A study by the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention in the United States revealed recently that there was a higher chance for children under the age of 18 being diagnosed with diabetes after 30 days of COVID infection. Now, post-COVID diabetes warnings are given in Sri Lanka as well.
We are noticing among the people who have recovered from the COVID-19 infection, there is increasing trend of new diabetes which is being noted, and there is a lot of data coming in worldwide now with the phenomenon of post-COVID diabetes. So I would advise even young people, anybody who were infected with the COVID-19 virus, to check their fasting blood sugar levels in 6 months and maybe even a year's time to make sure that they are not getting the diabetes which is termed as post-COVID diabetes.